Hi besties, I'll be showing you how to make this trendy Bubu dress using 3 yards of an Ankara fabric, and it is beginners friendly. So if you want to know how I achieve this, do not skip any part of this video. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel and on your post notification button all the time. So for this tutorial, I used 3 yards and I folded it into 4. Like this salvage area, if you have it this way, it is folded correctly. The upper part should be closed and the side should be closed. Now I'll be taking my client's shoulder measurement. So her shoulder is 16 divided by 2 will give you 8. So this is for a client, it's not for me. So after taking that shoulder measurement, from that point I'm going to take the sleeve measurement. So her sleeve length is 12. I added 1 inch to that, making it 13 for folding. Now I'm going to take the measurements all the way down. So for the neck width, I'm using a neck width of 3 inches. The depth is 1 inch for the back and the depth for the front is 3 inches. So I'm just going to connect them this way. So I'll come to the sleeve side, I'll come down by 1 inch and I'll connect that to the neck width. So I'm using 1 inch for the shoulder slope. So this is what we have. So now I'll take my measurement. So I'll come the 1 inch shoulder slope, I came down to come down by my armhole. So I used 11 inches for the armhole opening. Her bust point is 11 inches, so I used 11 inches for her armhole. So I took that measurement from the shoulder slope. Now after that, I'll take the rest of the measurements. I'll take her waist measurements. Her waist point is 17 inches. So from the waist, this is the waistline. So from the waistline, I came down 9 inches for the hip point. Now placing the tape again, I'm going to take the full length of the dress, of the Bubu dress. So her full length is 60. I added 1 inch for hemming allowance. Then I added another extra 1 inch. So the extra 1 inch I added, as we progress into the video, you will understand why I added extra 1 inch. Like I said, I added 1 inch for hemming allowance. Her length is 60, 1 inch for hemming allowance and another 1 inch. So let's progress as we go, you understand. Now I'll come to the bust, the chest line. That is the armhole opening. That's where I'll be taking my bust measurements. So I'm going to divide her bust measurement into 4. Then I'll add extra 4 inches to that. Then I'll come to the waistline. I'll divide her round waist by 4. I'll mark the measurement. Then I'll add extra 4 inches to that. Then I'll connect. Then coming to the hip line, I'm going to divide her round hip by 4. I'll mark the measurement and I'll add extra 4 inches to that measurement. So I'm going to use my curve ruler so that it's going to give us a defined, hip line. Now I'm going to use my straight ruler to connect it all the way down to the full length of the dress. So we're done drafting out. So the next thing is to add my pocket. So I'll come down 1 inch below my waistline, and for the length of the pocket I'm using 7 inches. So I'm going to place my hands this way and curve it out. So I'm cutting my Bubu dress together with the pocket. So if you don't have enough fabric, you can just cut out the pocket and attach it to it. So this is how to add pocket to your dress. So after that, the next thing we are going to do now is to cover out our armhole. So just cover out your armhole this way. So because this is where your armhole is going to rest. And now we're just going to cut out our dress. So guys, if you've watched up to this point, you've not subscribed to my channel, you've not liked any of my videos, guys, what are you waiting for? Please hit that subscribe button. So now you're going to see a part I'm going to notch. This place that the chalk is, this is where my slit is going to stop. this part I'm notching, mark where your slit is going to stop and do what, and notch it, then cut out the rest of the fabric. So this is what I have. So now I've taken out the back piece. This is just the front piece. So I'm just going to cut out the front neckline. And for this bubu, if you notice, it has a keyhole. So cut out the front neckline first. So from where the front neckline stopped, I'm going to come down by 4 inches for my keyhole. So I used 4 inches for my keyhole. Now I'm going to get the middle of what I have there, and it is 2 inches. So I'll mark that point. From the upper part, I'll come in by 1/2 inch. On that middle line, I'll come in by 1/2 inch. Then I'm going to connect them this way. Then when I get to the last point, I'll just curve it in a little bit this way. So just curve it in this way. Now this is what we are going to have after curving it in. So I'm going to be cutting that piece off. So after cutting it off, I'll just slash this center because I'll be replacing this part with my lace fabric. So just watch the part I'm cutting. If you don't want this way, you can just extend it down a little bit, but this is how I want mine. So this is the upper part. You see where I cut it from? So I'll be replacing this on my net. Now this is the lace fabric I'm using. I folded it into 2. Now I'll just get the one we just cut out and I'll place it on the fabric this way. So use your pins to hold them down. So at the lower part, I'll be adding 1/2 inch at the lower part only. Then I'll add 1/2 inch at the upper part as well, which I ended up not adding actually. So just cut out what you have. So I'll use this now to cut out another piece and bring it back. So here I have the 2 pieces. I've cut out 2 of them. So you see, I have the 2 pieces. Because this net, like the lace is, the hole is like wide open. So I had to cut out 2 at least to close the lace a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is placing them right side facing each other. I'll go stitch the keyhole, notch it, and I'll bring it back to show you what I have. So stitch it down and I'll bring it back to show you. So here I'm done stitching down the keyhole, and on the dress I've marked out 1 inch all the way round. I'll be placing the lace on it. The lace was not sewn together, it was placed on top, if you watch the video very well. Now remember when I was cutting the full length of this bubu dress, the full length is 60. I added 1 inch for stitching allowance plus another 1 inch. Now that extra 1 inch I added is what I've marked out here. That is where I'll be placing the lace. I hope this is understood. So if you want it to come down a little lower, you're going to come down at least 2 inches, 3 inches. It depends on you, but make sure you're adding that allowance. Then take it to the machine and top stitch on it. So after stitching, this is what I have. So just see how it looks. So if you look at the video very well, you see this is how the lace was placed. Now I'm going to get the back piece, and I'm going to place them right side facing each other. So hold the shoulders together. I'll go stitch it down with 1/2 inch. After stitching the shoulders, I'll come to the side. I'll be using 1 inch to close the side. But while closing, remember we have where we notched for our sleeve. So this is where my stitch is going to stop. The rest is going to be open. So I'll go stitch it down and I'll bring it back to show you what I have. So after stitching it down, so this is how neat everything looks. So this is the side pocket. Now this is where my slit stop. You see how neat everything looks. So the next thing we're going to do now is, remember that it has the rope at the neckline. So we're going to take the measurements around the neckline. So hold your neckline together this way and measure what you have. So after measuring mine, I got 15 inches. So this is 7.5, so times by 2 is 15 inches. So I'm using this velvet bias to illustrate. So get the length you want, fold it into two to get the middle point of your strap. Then after getting that, now you're going to measure 7.5 on one side. You do the same thing on the other side. So when you open it up, you're going to fold it into two. So this is the 7.5 on both sides. You're going to open it up. Then your stitches, so you're going to close it up to that 7.5 points you mark and stop there. Then you do the same for the other parts, stitch and stop at that 7.5 points. So I'll do that and bring it back. So now this is what I meant. I'm done stitching mine. So I have stitched, and the part open is what is going to be going round the neckline. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to insert it into the space, the opening I have left. So I'm going to place it inside this way. So use your pins to hold it down. So I'm just illustrating. Place it inside, and if you measured correctly, it's going to fit. So I will go stitch that down. So top stitch it all around and bring it back to show you. Now after top stitching all around, this is what I have. So after, I'll be attaching my tassels on it this way. Now we are going to go to the lower part. So we have like a design at the lower part, and from the hem I came up by 13 inches. I'll mark that measurement all the way down. So I'll mark the same thing at the back piece as well. Now you mark the space you want. So I'm marking 2.5 inches space in between each line. So 2.5 inches, you can make it 2 inches, 1 inch, depending on how much velvet material you're making use of. So for mine, the space I have in between is 2.5 inches. Now I'll get my velvet. The length I have is 10 inches. The length is 10 inches. So I'll place each one on the line that I've marked out. So whatever you do for the front, you're repeating the same exact thing at the back. So place it on the lines that you've marked out this way. Then after placing them, you're going to get the long one, place it on top this way, and you go stitch them down. Then you go stitch them down. So I'll go take it to the machine, stitch it down, and bring it back to show you what I have. So guys, after stitching it down, this is what everything looks like. It looks so neat, and this is the back as well. I've done everything, and I've equally hemmed the lower part of the dress. So I used a hemming gum to hold the slits down. So this is what everything looks like. For the straps, I'll attach my tassels later. So this is also coming to the end of this tutorial. So for the sleeve area, I cut out 2 inches, then used the black band to replace it. Sorry, I lost a clip of when I did that. Now this is also coming to the end of this tutorial. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.